Hello everybody, the Crow back and alive. I know it's been about just over 2 months, I believe. And you can say, why did I die? Well, I was minding my own business and then my computer shut down. I said, well, I must have overheated. I left the room for an hour, did this other stuff, let the computer cool down, turn it on. The post never showed up. And I said, well, that's weird. So I make sure all the connections are there. Reboot it again. Post never showed up. So I come down to the conclusion. It's like, okay, I did a few more tests. I know the CPU was getting warm still-ish. Like, some of the things still work, but it didn't turn on. So I came to the conclusion that my motherboard died. I was right. The motherboard did die. I bought a new motherboard, and when I was at it, I upgraded my graphics card. So I dropped roughly about $150-ish so I could do this. A month and like a week later, I finally get my motherboard. My graphics card came to my house within a week or so. So I wasn't worried about this. Like, okay, just another week or two. No, I barely got my motherboard. Like, by the time of recording, like 2 weeks ago, 2.5, and I spent this whole time working on it and fixing out the bugs. On top of that, I did a little bit of remodeling in my room because I also got a TV because of other things. So I was like, you know what? Let me just redo my room. I did, and everything is back to normal and able to record again. So what am I gonna do? Well, over that time I thought, and what am I gonna do for this newsletter? And so far, having the, posting a game out, like, hey, look, is like, hey guys, look, this is a game releases. And there's so much I could say because I'm not playing them. If I pick 2 games that I really catch my eye, dig for an hour for each. Any information, sorry, here though, that's me tapping on it. Me just digging research, any previous gameplay, some demos out there in a long time. I could probably give you a 5-minute rundown and what I think for each game. So a total of 10 minutes. And I'll say 2 minutes, a minute or two for me explaining anything else like releases or any, upcoming events that will affect my channel or so. So I am very controversial right now. Thinking right now, I'm just probably gonna say just have these newsletters to let out my rants for I don't know 2 or 3 weeks for now. This one doesn't count because I'm catching up what happened and haven't done my research. Just like right now, it's 11:25 right now. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, record a quick game of I'm still deciding. I don't know what I'm up right now posting PM or Smash 4. I don't know which game. Right now I'm thinking PM just because it's a little easier to set up and I could get it run. And guess what? Now with my new graphics card and the way I handle stuff is full 60 frames. I gave him at 1080p for all 4 players, the cards and Fountain of Dreams. Just straight up like that. Got 60 frames. There's a dip one time, so I just dropped it down to 720. And obviously I'm gonna only be playing like one-on-one, or if I ever get on projects, if I ever do ping, maybe a 4 man battle, but that's very little. That's gonna be rare moments or anything. So that is what's happening for me right now. I'm still working on the setup on my recording equipment. I'm also considering to do over some recording equipment, upgrade my capture card to a new one to catch HDMI, because right now HPVP is good and whatnot, but man, I would like to move up because I don't think I'll be able to capture the Switch on H and component cable right now. So me switching to HDMI or a capture card that does HDMI will be a great help. And I want it to be external and not internal, just because I don't want my PC to be taxing on itself. like trying to maintain its power. Top of that, I'm also changing power supply. So just because I was doing a little more research, and over the time I did a lot of computer stuff, learned a lot of things, learned a few tricks and whatnot, and I found out that my power supply is first of all dangerous to me and my household, and two, not the proper wattage for it. I mean, for what I'm going to be doing now, it's a decent amount of rendering, a lot of game playing on this piece of junk. I mean, I could clock. Right now, I want to switch my cooling system to a liquid for many reasons. But right now, I'm not gonna be pushing that yet. Maybe I could push it one tick faster. But it runs very fine how it is right now. Very fine. So that is pretty good right now for me. And my channel. And right now, I really want to get everything focused. I really want to do some analysis or some reviews and whatnot on my second channel, on my new channel, which I haven't done anything. So that is something. Obviously, notice I have gotten better with my talking, which is very hopefully. I actually, before I recorded, usually I just record and ramble on, but this time I sat down for like an hour, thought, looked at things, make sure I, my facts are straight. I wrote it, my notes down, some notes down where I couldn't find it in time because I jotted them like middle of my session and I had to use the restroom and I totally forgot where I put them. It might be in my pocket. Let me see. Hey, look, I found $1 right in the video. But I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna be dedicating more time. I'm gonna do, because on top of that, I also got Skyward Equine now, so I'm gonna start recording more. I really need to catch up for that one. I'm really behind, and my partner, who does most of the work, and I do a lot of he does most of the background work while I do most of the front panels, and he handles even the situations. I'm probably just there. It's practically his channel, and I want to do something, so I'm trying to do something. And he's online. So I'm just gonna end it like that, and I'll discuss more on those things next week when I get more of my thoughts and more answers from me. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Ganondorf.